Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are checking out Tinykin. This is a pretty cool indie game that is on everything. Switch, Xbox, PC, you name it, PlayStation, it's there. If you have a Game Pass subscription, it's on there as well. So go ahead and check it out there. And there's some demos out there too. So there's really no reason why you shouldn't give this game a little bit of a try, because I think it's really fantastic. So it's kind of a Pikmin from the Nintendo series, crossed with a platformer. So you are this little dude, and you have these little followers that follow you around. Each color represents something different. I've got these ones that explode. I don't think I can make these guys explode right now. So I'm pretty much done with this level. I just kind of want to show it off to show you some of the diversity here. It looks really fantastic. It's like this, your little person in this big world kind of thing. Help these bugs out. They're all happy. See, they're all smiley and happy. And yeah, so you're doing Pikmin things. You're collecting resources. You're collecting its to rebuild your ship, because you're actually an alien human. It's interesting setup, but I'll leave that for you to figure out how that all connects. This story's not too crazy, or not too in depth or anything like that, but it is a cute little story. So basically, we're trying to find all of these items and put them together to complete this shuttle that is, I think, going to take us home. That seems to be the overall goal, which is exactly what you do in Pikmin. So for some reason we need this banner on top. That was the first thing we got. Skyro the Brewer. Okay, yeah. Like soap bubbles from foam. I didn't generally use it, but this time I kept some aside for you. So each time you come by the I'll give you more soap. Glider bubble. Yeah, so these glider bubbles allow you to glide farther, so I'll show you that in a minute. Now we need a big funnel. Alright. So yeah, I started playing this yesterday and kind of fell in love with it immediately. I just couldn't stop playing because the level design is really good, the platforming feels great, and the puzzles aren't complicated, but they're satisfying enough that you feel like you're being a little bit challenged, and it's not just like extremely simple stuff. Stuck to this lady over here. It's a little bit of a collectathon too. So see these golden nuggets here. This is actually, they call it pollen in the game, and you're collecting it. It's usually in locations kind of like where you'd find dust. So that's one of the things you're collecting. And you're also collecting some artifacts, as well as some relics, and of course the pieces of the ship you need to build. Alright, so let's go to the next area. We also have this cool little soap surfboard that you can use as, instead of a sprint button, you have this, and you can kind of grind up these silk web things, and you have these ropes that you can climb up, and it's really satisfying because you're just kind of solving a puzzle, and then what that ultimately does is give you a shortcut to get back up there, in case you missed something like some dust or or something like that that you need to pick up. Let's see what this guy wants us to do. This is your dude that's kind of helping you out. We're going back here? Okay. You found a cat flap chip. Oh, I bet this is... okay. So a lot of the things you're finding are related to real world stuff. Like the last one I was repairing this stereo, so these bug people could put a CD in to the stereo and listen to it. And, you know, they call it different things, like based on how a basic civilization would think of CDs and discs and stuff like that. But it was ultimately just the stereo you were putting together. And it was pretty cool. You know, it was more... So what I'm getting out of this is more about, like, the actual enjoyment of playing it rather than the actual acquisition of everything. Because, like, once you acquire something, you just kind of use your Pikmin characters, Tinykin, as it were, in this game, to move the object into its place, and it kind of does that automatically. You just got to clear out some obstacles. And that part's, you know, what you got to do in order to progress. But really what I like to do is just wander around and explore these areas because they're dense. They're like every corner of these levels so far have just been filled with things to discover. Like, you know, like I got to get up on those, the legs of that chair in order to get those pieces of pollen. And then, you know, there are things like this where I've got these exploding Tinykin that you can use here. Oh, looks like we got a new Tinykin. Green guys. Wonder what they do over there. Oh, ooh, they stack. That seems pretty useful. So, okay. Let's see if we can... These are high enough to get us up here. Yeah, alright. Alright, so I can see how useful those guys are gonna be. Little iffy on the controls there, like when several green Tinykin are following you, holding RT can come in handy. Oh, okay, and they come right to me. Oh, that's great. There's a lot of cool stuff like that too, that just like smart decisions that kind of make Pikmin a little bit frustrating in some ways, especially if you're not using the motion controls on the Wii or Wii U, like the what you want to call it, the re-release of Pikmin 3 on Switch made it a little bit frustrating because I really liked using the motion controls. But here they've simplified it a little bit and made some smart decisions to make it work really well on a controller. And again, it's less about like the strategy of Pikmin and more about also maximizing the platforming aspect of the game. But see what I'm talking about? You just kind of naturally flow through these environments, checking every corner because there's just something there. There's always something there. There's always a piece of pollen, or you know, something like that. Like every level has some candles like that. You are encouraged to free or light or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you're just encouraged to explore the level kind of at your own pace and find everything. There's also these goggles that I got that kind of help to highlight certain things that you still need to interact with. This is really useful for cleanup. And when I first started this, I was told that there were 1,000 pieces of pollen I needed to collect in the first zone, and I was like, holy crap, this is a collectathon. But I actually found that collecting most of, if not all, the pollen was not that difficult. See, up there in the top right, you have I have 85 out of 90, 85 out of 900 already. And then there looks like that ball in a jar. That's another bubble to get me to hover a little bit more. And then there is two, not sure what those tags actually are. Their main objectives or what, but here if these snails anything going on with them. Oh. No, I can't target them, so usually the things you can interact with you can target, like when you do this, it like highlights them and also selects the proper Tinykin. But yeah, these new green guys are going to be real useful. I can already tell. Oops. Am I like, oh, I'm like under the... under the leaves. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely pretty cool. Big fan so far. Somehow I can get in here. Wonder how. Yeah, sometimes there's like you complete an objective and it like opens up a door or something like that, so maybe that's what I have to do here. Oh no, it looks like I can just walk up right in here. Hello. Then you get these little, you know, conversations with a lot of the characters. A lot of them don't really amount to much. They just add a little bit of flavor. Some of them, like if I take this out, oops, I can tell that that character right there with the jar over his head, that's going to give me some sort of quest to get that particular item. So it's going to be useful for me to talk to them and see what they have to do. This is a post office. You'll find letters that your Tinykin can carry, and they will. You can bring it there, and you'll get some rewards. Let's see. So talk to this guy. I love this place. It's heaven and hell. Mantis is a streak of genius when it comes to growing rare plants. Powerful, smooth, and sweet pollen. Alright, so if I collect enough pollen for this dude, I need 900, and he'll give me another bubble for my glide. And he looks like he's going to be in every level. That'll be the reward for collecting pollen. Let's see, what's this dude up to? Well, Hero of Sektar, I wish to offer you advice. Be kind to the snails here. They are more slimy than they are wordy, but the mantises believe they have an important spiritual role. Even if it may seem strange to you, I recommend you respect their strange beliefs. You would rather not see an angry mantis. I agree with that. Ooh. Oh, see, it's telling me I need pink ones for this, so not all Tinykin can carry things. And I gotta... This is something that I can carry. See how it's highlighted in pink? Not sure what it's going to be used for, but as soon as I get some pink Tinykin, I'll come back and find out. Actually surprised I haven't found any. They're the first ones you find, and they're pretty common. Soap time, woo! The soap is it's fun, and it's also a little squirrely. Like, it doesn't control like it controls like you would imagine sliding around on a bar of soap would feel like. But you can do things like, let's see if I can do it here. Now you can kind of see it. Might work better up here. So you can grind on edges, and that makes you go a little bit faster. Can't seem to get it here, but whoops. You're not very good with water, so you want to stay out of that. And apparently the soap is not invincible to water, so you die. There really is no penalty for dying. You just kind of go back to wherever you were, and there's no like health or life or anything like that, so pretty. This is definitely a good kids game. Like, if you want to like have a family-friendly game, something like that. I would say this is very much in that wheelhouse. It's not very challenging, but it is fun, and there are some, you know, brain-buster puzzles here and there that may challenge your wits, let's say, but not so hard that hopefully your kid isn't gonna be coming to you and bugging you to solve every problem. That's a hard thing to manage too, you know, making sure you thread that needle. Here's some pink ones. Ooh. Oh, not enough. Dang. See if we have enough to deal with this. Oh, that only needs one. Alright. I still don't know exactly what that's for, but now we're carrying it around, so that's cool. Alright, that was a weird interaction. You know, comedy's hard. Hit or miss, you know? Sometimes you nail it, sometimes you don't. Let's see. Some more of these. Oh, see, there's a letter right there. Oops. We'll grab that. Some of these perspectives are a little tough. Oops. Wasn't having trouble before these green guys dealing with some of that, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. I just got to get used to it. Oh, that guy's going to clamp down on me. Oh, another one of these. Hello. Seems to be something wrong with the water. The flowers have a strange smell this month. No one will want to buy them. Aw. Oh, can I get it through? Can I thread this needle? Is this gonna be... No, I don't know what to do here. Oh, that's a nose. I don't have enough. Alright, we'll come back to that at some point. There's some pink things over there. Yeah, I'll pull it. Oh. Ah, crap. Oh, nope. So yeah, that's your penalty for dying. Not too bad. There is fall damage, I will say that. So if you fall from too great a height, you will die. Again, there's no damage, so you don't. I guess calling it fall damage isn't accurate. It's fall death. It's just if it's too high, you die. But again, you just warp back to wherever you jumped from, and it's usually pretty generous with that. Oh, those weren't pink, those were red. Or what was it? Oh, pink one over here. Like raspberries. Yeah, I mean, I've already, I've struggled a little bit with the overhangs a little bit with these green guys, but overall, I feel like I've already worked them into my routine, right? It just naturally felt right to have them as part of this your tool set, right? Not a big learning curve. So I should mention that the red ones that I'm using, they are not returning to me. The red ones are finite, although I really haven't had too much of an issue finding them throughout the level, so there seems to be plenty of them around. Oh, another leg. still have no idea what that's for, but once I figure it out, I'll have plenty of them to use. See what I'm talking about? There's just stuff everywhere. Every nook and cranny of these levels are just chock full of stuff to find, and that's what's, I think, so cool about this game. Obviously it plays good, which is great as well, but I just lost, like, as soon as I started playing it, I just felt like I was totally consumed by it because I was just moving around and constantly finding stuff, and it was satisfying, you know, in like a fun to play collect-a-thon sort of way. Sometimes collect-a-thon games can really get on my nerves if they're not fun to play, but this seems to be really paced well, so you're not just collect-a-thoning stuff, but you're also finding cool stuff to do along the way. And look, I found the thing I am gonna be using these legs for. Oh, okay, so it's actually going to show me where the remaining ones are. That's cool. So it looks like I just need to get the head. And I think it looks like it's going to be a frog or something like that. Alright, that's cool. Well, I already got a bunch of that stuff. These guys are having a little shish kebab. Yum yum. Oh yeah, these green guys really made this all come together. Holy crap, I can get way up there. Wonder if I have enough to get up there. I'd have to go here. No, I would say not. But yeah, there's definitely stuff up there. But yeah, I mean, look at this huge level. Like, I've done maybe a quarter of it and still missed some stuff probably along the way. And you know, this is just as big as that first room, if not more dense, more complicated. I think I'll go wrap this up soon because, you know, this is it. There's not a whole lot more to show off other than, so these things are the silk guys that shoot out a little, like a zip line to get you easily from one location to the other. And that's one of the things that I was mentioning, is how many just like shortcuts you're unlocking to make it easier to get up to locations that you've already been to. And I appreciate that in level design, because like if it was a pain in the butt every time to bring every one of these bones over to this these guys over here, it'd be kind of annoying. And I appreciate that the game isn't like artificially lengthening itself by making you just repeat sections of it over and over again. What's this? Oh, nice. More stuff. Oh, see, like, this is a rope. So that'll fall down, and then I'll be able to easily get back up to there. Yeah, like I said, there's tons of stuff like that. That's basically, you know, a major part of the game is unlocking those shortcuts. And of course, building your gigantic army here. Oop, I can't see. There's a thing over there, a bug, a silk bug or whatever over there. So, but I can't get to it. So, I got to figure out how to get there a different way. But then I'll have a shortcut to easily get back to that area if I need to. I think I'm going to go down here. I'm gonna hit this, which is gonna get me a quick way down here. And now all of that I did, I can just as easily hit this soap and go all the way back up. I'm gonna go in here though because this thing is going to... I have enough of these guys now. Nosedive? Reposition... Oh. There's also been a lot of really easy achievements. Seems like they're... I don't think this is a very long game. And they seem to be doling out some pretty hefty achievements. So, whoops. Oh boy. If you're an achievement hunter, this might be a good one to check out. Alright, so that opens up this, which is good. I think I'm gonna need that probably at some point open so I can accomplish some task. I don't know what yet, but hello. All right. I guess we didn't really talk about the 3D levels, but the character models being 2D. I think it actually looks pretty cool. It is a little weird that your character is always looking at you even though you're walking forward, but honestly I don't really pay too much attention to the character itself. Oh. Ooh, okay. Where do we come out? No, I gotta get there. Oh. There we go. Alright, well. I think I'm just gonna call it there because, like I said, as far as I can tell, this is what the game is, and if this is something that is interesting to you, I think you should 100% pick this up. Like I said, it is on Game Pass. Right now I'm playing the PC version on Game Pass, but it's also on Xbox Game Pass. It's on, it's on Steam if you want to buy it on Steam, PlayStation, Switch. It's out there. And also some demos available if you just want to give it a little quick try before you commit to buy. And yeah, so that's Tinykin. Fun little Pikmin platformer that I am very much enjoying. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.